It's too early for this shit. Boy, do I got a fucking story for you. Oh, caffeine hasn't kicked in yet. I just gave myself a fucking headache. Anyways, this story takes place back when I want to say grade 6. I was 9. So whatever grade I was when I was 9. So I lived in this complex when I was little, when I was 9. And I made some decent friends. I still talk with a few of them. And I've mentioned them in previous videos. But they were each and every fucking friend that I made in that complex was a bad influence on me. Let me explain why. So just about every kid that I was friends with in this complex was about my age. Maybe 1 year younger, maybe 1 year older. But we're also a couple that were like 15 when I was 9. I was hanging out with them. But each and every one of them smoked cigarettes. Each one did it. And when I first started hanging out with them, like, they would always offer me a smoke, and I'm like, nah, I don't do that. So I don't want one. So I'm good. And they would always be like, pussy, bitch. And I'm just like, okay, like, whatever, cool, that's fun. Like, even though they would tease me about it, like, I still hung out with them. I don't know why. I think it was because, like, I didn't have access to my, like, actual friends because I lived far away. So I just kind of sucked it up and just hung out with them. I guess I did that. Now that I'm saying it out loud, it's kind of fucked. Peace. And I lived in this complex for about a year, I want to say. Also, fun fact, the year I lived in that complex was the year I made my first MSN account. So, so about at like 6 months in, I really started to experiment with the bad shit these kids were doing. Like, I would always be with them when they did bad shit, but I never partook in it. But then eventually I did. I started doing shit. Like, I would go to the corner store right behind our complex, buy whole oranges and throw them at the city bus that fucking went by. Like, they would just explode in the fucking window. Like, I know that's not like bad, but you know, I could have crashed a bus. I guess that's pretty bad. Like, we did other shit too, but I've talked about that in previous videos. But what I didn't touch on was whenever we got caught by the police, we would blame this one kid in the complex that everybody hated. We would always blame it on him, and like the kid would just take it. He wouldn't fight about it. Like, he wouldn't like say I didn't do it to the cops. He would just take it. He'd be like, okay, I'm sorry. But all of that is not even what this story is about. I'm just working up to what I fucking got caught doing. So I want to say around the 10-month mark, because after I got caught doing this, we didn't live there much longer. But I turned into a pretty bad kid by this point. Like, I was doing a lot of bad shit. I was stealing and fucking getting in trouble with the cops, which, you know, I'm not proud of, but, you know, I don't get in trouble anymore. I'm a good boy, so, even though I steal sunglasses from Walmart. But that's besides the point. One day I'm hanging out with my friends, and they're all smoking a bunch of smokes, and they're like, hey, Keith, do you want one? And I'm like, fuck it, I'll have one. And my dudes, I wouldn't recommend smoking. It doesn't taste good. Like, I don't really see people gain from it. Like, if you want to calm your nerves, just take caffeine pills. But the one time that I actually agree to smoke, the second I take a drag, my fucking mother walks around the corner and catches me. The one fucking, for almost a whole year, I was saying no. And the one time I say yes, I get fucking caught. That's how my luck goes. Now, my mom was not happy, because by this point, she already had her broken tailbone from the broken tailbone video. So she was just already in a fucking mood. So my mom walks up to me, rips the fucking smoke out of my mouth, okay? Because I hadn't seen her at this point. So like I'm taking the drag. She walks around, rips it out of my fucking mouth. She's like, "Get the fuck home right now!" And I got grounded. But this next part's kind of funny. So when my mother took me home to ground me, she's like, "You are grounded until school is over." It was 5 days until summer vacation. I was grounded for 5 days for smoking. Wasn't really much of a punishment because she didn't take my GameCube away, so I just fucking played Simpsons Hit and Run for fucking 5 days. So, I mean, it's not really much of a punishment. But I mean, I did never smoke again after that. Well, I didn't really get anything from it, to be honest, so. I don't fucking know. That is it, my dudes. So that's about the time I got caught smoking. The one and only fucking time I actually decided to do it, I got fucking caught. Like, fucking my luck, eh? My dudes, side note, so this is completely un-YouTube related, but I just want to thank, like, for everybody who follows me on TikTok, I just want to give a little shout out to you guys. Thank you for fucking, like, following me and shit. Like, I'm currently at, like, 4,700 followers on TikTok, and that's fucking crazy, because I never expected to even get 100, okay? I just wanted to get the app to see if I could make some people laugh, and it turns out I've made over 200,000 people laugh because one of my videos has 214,000 fucking views, bro. And that's some pretty slick shit. That makes me happy. So, yeah. I'm done. That's it. I got nothing.